What's up, guys? Stop buying gimmicks. And if you look, you can probably tell why, but I'm gonna show you. This is the new 2.0 comp, and I want you to look at the size difference between theirs and one of ours. Quite a difference. So I'm gonna show you side by side a little bit. Look at the size difference between those. And then when you compare the Counterbore, it's also not even close. So, and where I'm going with that is this one, right, has a larger Counterbore, which is gonna allow more gas this way around the projectile instead of being forced up out of the comp port. This one is one of ours. We Counterbore it just enough size-wise to get rid of the rifling. We cut a new crown in the bottom so that it exits evenly off of the rifling. But that smaller Counterbore holds gas back, forcing it out of the comp port, giving you more recoil management. So, and it gets even more drastic when you start comparing it to 2011 stuff or bull barrel stuff. And on the bull barrel 2011 stuff, we're able to actually go down and create basically like a blast chamber to allow the gas to expand even more downwards, forcing it back upwards, giving you even more recoil management. And then you come back to the Counterbore, and again, big difference. So what these companies are doing, man, they're just capitalizing off companies like us and all the other ones that have spent the time to really dial in, you know, how big can we get these to run reliably, but give the most recoil management possible. And, you know, whether you go through us or any other company that offers them, there's going to be a huge difference between them. This is a gimmick. End of story. Will it reduce recoil? Yeah, sure, a little bit. Anywhere close to any of these? Not a chance. I'm gonna have Ashley pull the slide back so you can see the actual size of just the ports themselves. And then compared to one of ours, you be the judge. Anyway, not to mention, if you know me, I'm a 2.0 fanboy through and through. In my opinion, this is probably one of the ugliest slides I've seen. Looks like it belongs on an SV9, something like that. It's horrible. I am not a fan. The aluminum grips, incredible. I've always loved them since they came out. I own them, but this slide, for me, leaves a whole lot to be desired. So this one's in. We're gonna add some more ports because he's got some builds by us and he was pretty underwhelmed by the performance comparatively. So we're gonna add some ports into that one. But anyway, the whole point is stop buying gimmicks. Pay someone, whether it's us or, you know, a number of other companies that are doing it, who've actually calculated how big we can get these things for the guns to run reliably. And if you have one of our builds, you know you get a lot more recoil management than you're going to out of something like this. So just wanted to kind of give you a comparison.